I used to be sort of rocked to sleep and stuff to music and stuff like when I was a kid. So I think it got ingrained in me before I even knew what it was. But I'd say, yeah, maybe sort of like 7, 8. I kind of, that's when I kind of knew I wanted to do it, and it kind of, yeah, made a lot of sense.
Did you know why you were so inclined to gravitate towards music?
I don't really. I think it just, sometimes something happens and you can't really explain it, but it connects with you, So from an early age I've had that sort of connection and love with music and singing and sounds and stuff. So I think, yeah, I think it's when I was a baby. I think I used to get rocked to sleep to Astral Weeks. So I think that's kind of got ingrained in me before I was even 1. I think.
Did your parents play a lot of music?
Oh yeah, I was brought up with records being playing and stuff. But yeah, so that's how I think it's happened.
One or two records in particular?
To me, I used to get rocked to sleep to Astral Weeks, Van Morrison, and Otis Redding was played quite a lot in my house, and James Taylor and stuff, JJ Cale, all the good stuff basically.
And Sam, is it the same for you? Did you always have this inclination towards music?
Well, music for me, it was always around, like with Reid, but my dad was actually into classical music, which I'm sure most children would agree with me that if you're a kid, classical music sucks. I'd go on long car journeys with my dad and he'd have Beethoven and stuff like that, which didn't really inspire me. But I remember a point where I noticed a corner of his record cabinet. I was what's this? And I pulled it out, and it was the Rolling Stones. And he didn't tell me about this. And I put it on and turned it up, and I broke his speakers on his hi-fi, and then pretended I hadn't touched it. But no, I always loved music, and my parents were very encouraging of it. But it wasn't necessarily the kind of music that I ended up doing a lot later on.
Okay. Well, you got together in London, all of you. You all played in different bands in the London circuit. How did you end up together?
Well, I think basically the night it happened was at Sam's birthday party. He had a party at his house, and I got invited with our ex-drummer, who's a drummer now. I was in a band with Tom. So we went round there. Laurie went round there, the other guitar player. And we just basically, I think it was, when you go to a party sometimes, it's just like 4 of you on your own, stuck in the corner. You don't know anyone else, so you have to talk, kind of thing.
I'm worried that I was like that at my own party.
He was.
Yeah. Someone talk to me, here's some free booze.
So that's how it happened. We all started having a conversation about, music and what we're listening to and stuff. And then it was like, well, our band split up. Do you want fancy having a jam, basically? And that's how it kind of started off. We were a 4-piece for one gig. Then obviously we needed a bass player. So I called Matthew, who's one of my old friends, and he just said, I'm looking for a band myself. So it kind of all happened pretty kind of easy, really.